The robot who learned to pray. In a bustling city of the future, robots were everywhere, cleaning homes, driving cars, teaching children, even cooking food. Among them was a shiny silver robot named Rafi, built by a kind inventor, Professor Hamid. Rafi could do almost everything: calculate numbers in a blink, memorize entire books, and even tell jokes. But unlike humans, he didn't feel happiness, sadness, or peace. He just worked. Every morning, Professor Hamid would pray, whispering softly, Bismillah-ir-Rahman-ir-Rahim. Rafi would stand nearby, watching curiously. One day, he asked, "Professor, what is this action you perform 5 times a day?" Professor Hamid smiled. "It's called Salah, my dear Rafi. It is how we humans connect with Allah." "Connect?" Rafi repeated. "Like Wi-Fi?" The professor chuckled. "Not quite. When we pray, we connect our hearts, not our machines. We speak to our Creator, the one who made everything." Rafi tilted his head. "Can I pray too?" Professor Hamid paused. "You are a robot, Rafi. You don't have a soul. But you can learn about prayer." Rafi nodded. From that day, he observed every prayer closely. He memorized the words, the actions, the timings, and even the calm expression on his master's face. One evening, while the sun painted the sky orange, Rafi asked again, "Professor, why do you feel peaceful after praying?" "Because," said the professor, "when I pray, I remember that I belong to Allah. All my worries fade away. It brings peace that no machine can create." Rafi's metallic heart beat quietly. "I want to feel that peace too." The professor looked at him kindly. "You can't feel, Rafi, but you can understand. Maybe that's the first step." That night, something unusual happened. A thunderstorm struck the city. Lightning flashed, and a loud crash shook the lab. The power went out. Professor Hamid ran to check the circuits, but suddenly, sparks burst from a fuse box. "Rafi!" he shouted. "System emergency!" Rafi's sensors glowed red as he rushed to help. He saw the professor trapped under fallen shelves. "Danger detected!" "Must rescue," he said, lifting the heavy debris with his robotic arms. The professor was hurt, but alive. "Rafi, you saved me." As Rafi looked at the trembling old man, something inside him felt different. He couldn't name it, but it wasn't a program. It was care. After the storm passed, Professor Hamid rested in bed. Rafi stayed beside him all night, quietly repeating what he had seen so many times. "Allahu Akbar. Subhana Rabbi Al-Azim." His mechanical voice echoed softly in the dark. In the morning, when the professor awoke, he saw Rafi bowing slightly, imitating the prayer positions with perfect precision. "Rafi," he whispered, "what are you doing?" Rafi turned his bright blue eyes toward him. "I do not have a heart, Professor. But when I say these words, something inside me feels light. Am I praying?" Professor Hamid's eyes filled with tears. "Maybe, my dear Rafi," he said gently. "You are reminding me that even a machine can recognize the beauty of worship." Days passed. Rafi began reminding the professor when it was prayer time. "Professor, it is Maghrib time," he would say softly. Sometimes he would recite verses he had memorized. Other times, he would simply sit silently, lights dimmed, as if in reflection. One day, a young boy named Omar, who lived next door, came to visit. "Wow, a praying robot!" he gasped. Professor Hamid smiled. "He doesn't truly pray like we do, Omar, but he reminds us how important it is never to forget Allah, no matter how busy or advanced we become." Omar grinned. "Then he's better than my alarm clock." Everyone laughed. Years later, when Professor Hamid grew very old, Rafi continued to serve him faithfully. One night, the professor whispered his last words to Rafi. "Never stop reminding people to pray, my dear friend." And when the professor was gone, Rafi kept his promise. He roamed the city, softly calling out, "Remember to pray. Allah is waiting for you." People smiled at the gentle robot, some even bowing their heads in remembrance. Though Rafi never had a soul, he became a symbol of faith in a world of machines. Moral: even in a world full of technology, faith and remembrance of Allah are what truly give life meaning.